everyone, this is Steven with Straight Fire Picks doing an NBA Finals recap with you here today. The Milwaukee Bucks are your NBA champions, beating the Phoenix Suns in 6 games, 4 games to 2. Suns get out to an early 2-0 series lead, and then the Bucks responded by winning the next 4 to claim their first championship in over 50 years. It featured a battle of 2 small market teams. Really was a great finals to watch, gave us a lot of great entertainment. A lot of high drama at the end of these games. You know, for the most part, most of these games were pretty close, particularly the last 3. All came down to the wire. All had different plot twists within the game. It was just a lot of fun to watch. So Giannis won your MVP. You know, sealing it really there with that 50-point performance in Game 6. He was unbelievable. 50 points, 14 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 blocks. He just was all over the place. It was incredible and caught me off guard because I had Giannis not playing so great in Game 6. You know, I was like, this guy isn't that clutch, and he proved me wrong. He must have been watching my video or something. I don't know. Who knows? What we're going to do today, we're going to talk about our betting recap. So we're going to give you a quick rundown on the bets, and then we're just going to do a quick finals recap with you. Some of the storylines within the finals. So, we went 17-13 on our picks in the finals. You know, we did 5 picks per game times 6 is 30, so we were 17-13. Not bad overall, right? Gained almost 4 units there. Probably more like 3 when you account for the minuses on the lines, on the betting lines there. But we did hit some plus lines as well, worth noting. So within these 6 games, my favorite bet was PJ Tucker over 4.5 to 5.5 points. So, you know, I was riding this early on in the series, and he was hitting it. You know, Tucker hit this line, hit the line that I wanted him to hit in the first 3 games, and I had Tucker over 4.5 in the first 2. He hit that, and I had him over 5.5 in Game 3. He hit that as well. And then he didn't hit this line at all after that. And I did jump off the bandwagon in Game 6 on that, which was good. But I did ride it till Game 5, so went 3-2 on that PJ Tucker bet. Overall, though, guys, we started out really hot there in the beginning of the series. 12-3 to start the series. Went 4-1 in my first episode, 3-2 in episode 2, and then 5-0 in episode 3. The 4-1 episode, Game 1, kind of hurt quite a bit. Looking back on it, I had under 218.5 points, and we saw 223 points in Game 1. That was the only bet I missed. We hit on the PJ Tucker, like I said, and the DeAndre Ayton bet, and Devin Booker under 28.5. So it really was kind of sad to see. Could have had 2 5-0 episodes within the finals, which would be pretty good because I like to parlay these together as well for a small bet. So when I went 5-0, I won a pretty decent amount of money there in Game 3, which was nice, and a bunch of other people I know did as well. So, you know, that's what we shoot for. We hope to go 5-0. But then after that, we were 12-3. The final 3 games of the series went 5-10. Definitely not as good. We went 1-4, 2-3, and 2-3. So really wasn't our best stuff. You know, like I said, in Game 6, you know, a lot of the storylines that I was talking about on stream played out. You know, I had Jay Crowder playing well in Game 6, really well. You know, I was all about Jay Crowder. I just picked the one wrong thing on Jay Crowder, which was his assist. He got 0. But he had 15 points and 13 boards and like 4 steals. You could have taken his points. You could have taken his rebounds. You could have taken his steals on defense. You would have made money on any of those. I did take him to score 15 points in a long shot parlay, which he did do, but the other part of the parlay didn't hit, which was PJ Tucker to hit 2 threes. So what are you going to do? You know, it's betting. It happens. You can't win them all. I thought overall, though, I felt great about the analysis. Outside of Giannis, I was completely wrong about Giannis. You know, I was like, Giannis isn't that clutch. He's not going to play well in Game 6. He's not going to close this out. I was completely wrong. Giannis put up 50 points. And he was absolutely incredible. So, what are you going to do? I wanted to talk about, though, so we did a quick betting recap there. You guys kind of got the idea. We started hot in the series, like I said, 12-3 in the first 3, and then 5-10 in the last 3. Favorite bet was PJ Tucker, over 4.5 to 5.5. But yeah, other than that, wanted to talk to you guys quickly about the series. Let me guys know, what happened to you in this series. You guys do well with your betting? Did the finals go how you expected it to go? Let me know, how you did on your bets, how much money you guys made. Would love to hear that. Always excited to hear people share their winnings and stuff. That's kind of cool. So Devin Booker, guys. I don't think he cost the Suns the finals, but I think Booker in the offseason could definitely make some definite improvements to his game. He shot 11 out of 41 from 3 in the finals. I thought at times he tried to force things a little too much, and that's where Booker, I think, needs to improve and play more within the flow of the game. And that's not taken into account, by the way. Booker went 7 out of 12 from 3 in Game 2, so he was really hot, from 3 in that game. And the Suns won, and all that. But the rest of the series, he shot 4 out of 29 from 3, including 0 of 7 in Game 6. And he had 6 turnovers in Game 6 as well. That was a team high and a game high as well. Tied for a game high. So, you consider that Booker just still has some work to do. Definitely I'd like to tighten up on the turnovers as well as the three-point shooting. I think Booker's a great player. I really do think the world of him. But by the same coin, he does have some work to do in the offseason. He needs to improve and not get flustered by the big moment. Because it almost appeared that way, especially with the turnovers. Three-point shooting, you can't really grade that as much. You could just be cold. Doesn't mean you're getting rattled. But I felt like he got rattled there in Game 6 for sure. And even at the end of Game 5, you saw that late turnover. Just trying to force it too much. It's like you got to play within the flow of the game and you can't panic. And so I thought Booker did that at times. Chris Paul, played great in Game 6. His script also kind of turned for me. He'd been a guy that, had lost playoff. He has lost 4 consecutive playoff series when leading. He has not 4 consecutive. He's lost 4 series when leading 2 games to 0, which is kind of sad for him because I kind of root for Chris Paul. I'd love to see him get 1 championship. And he did play well enough in Game 6. He was 11 and 19 from the floor with 26 points. So really, Paul, I think, showed that it's not that he's anti-clutch. He's just kind of a little bit unlucky. Kind of ran into a beast in Giannis. Giannis was just a beast in Game 6. No one could stop him. Suns just didn't have any answer for him, and it's just, what are you going to do? So, but excited to see the Bucks win. They're a small market team. They don't get a lot of attention, so it's great to see a team like the Bucks win. I would have been happy to see Phoenix win. They were my finals pick. If you look back at my Futures episode, I had the Suns. I picked the Knicks as well, but the Knicks is a long shot. And the Suns, Suns as well is a longer shot. But, I'm more about the value than taking the favorites. That's where I'm at. So, we'll love to see it happen, but it didn't. So what are you going to do? Oh, also, just to do a quick Game 6 recap, because I didn't get to do that. Again, we went 2-3 in Game 6. We hit on the Devin Booker under. So I took under 40.5 PRAs on Devin Booker. We hit on that. And I also took the under in points for the game, under 222. We also hit on that as well. We missed on, obviously, the Giannis PRAs. I had under 52.5 for Giannis on the PRAs, and he blew that out the water. He had 66. What are you going to do? And we had Jay Crowder, like I said, over 1.5 assists. He was my poster guy for the channel, for that episode. He was the guy I was really backing, and I just took the wrong line on him. So, he did not hit on that either, unfortunately. And then the other one we didn't hit on was Chris Paul to hit 3 threes. He hit 1 in the first quarter. I was wicked excited about it. That was plus 164 odds. And Paul did play great. It's kind of like the storyline that I thought would happen did play out for Paul as well. He had 26 points, played a great game. I just picked the wrong selection on him. Wish I took the points on both these guys, but what are you going to do? I thought the three-pointers offered me some more value. You got plus 164. I'm like, well, if he's going to play well, he's going to make some threes. Well, he got his mid-range going again. Paul's all about his mid-range in Game 6. So, what are you going to do? That's betting. But overall, I think we did okay. We did 17 and 13 in the finals. We'll be back at it again. We'll have hot episodes again. We'll be back to winning, but I still feel good. Again, I made out okay, and we made out okay in the finals. But yeah, other than that, guys, that is it for today. Again, the Bucks winning the championship 4-2, first championship in over 50 years. Excited for the next phases in the channel, guys. If you guys enjoyed the content today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of this video. So if you guys can help me out with that, that'd be great. Other than that, y'all have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Peace.